Welcome to the Insider's Room, where we're going to do our best to not get a copyright strike, but no, to do some live wagering tonight, talk to Kaiser and have a good time. And we're going to try out the live wagering tonight, and so I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm really excited to try out the live wagering. We're going to be doing that at here, but we're going to wait until game time and then we'll get that going. So how you guys doing? We're getting the stream started up here, listening to the house band as usual. So I'm trying to look at all the platforms at once here. Yeah. So if you guys aren't following us on Twitch, that might be the best place to monitor. That's where we have our most traffic at the moment, and that's where I'm usually watching and responding to people. That's where we also run our Twitch contest, and that's sponsored by Jazz Sportsbook. It's a $100 monthly contest, $100 betting account, and it's really easy to play. You just bet chips that you earn through the chat. And we already had the first month there. We already have a first winner, and I'm not sure if Chronic Triggers will show up again shortly, but that would be cool if he did. So yeah, what's going on in some of the other world here? Louisiana Lafayette. Look at that. Coastal Carolina missed a 35-yard field goal. That's just horrible. Philly Montreal is 1-0 at the end of the first, and I have the under in that. So yeah, we had a suggestion from one of our viewers last time to do some live wagering, and so I'm totally looking forward to doing that. I'm going to get my feet wet doing that. I might have to be talked through some of that even to some of you experts out there, but even Dan can help me out here. I primarily stick to like full game wagers, and that's what I have done, but this is a perfect platform to try out the live wagering, and so we're going to do that. Yeah, Mr. Greg Rindosh. Thank you, Mr. Dix. An underground legend himself. Speaking of being underground, this is a bettor that I used to know a long time ago, back in the day. In fact, a couple Vegas trips and stuff, and he's making an appearance on our Facebook page. So yeah, we're getting ready to have on Dan Kaiser here, Aaron, from Covers Experts, and we're going to be doing some live wagering tonight. I gotta admit, I've done it a little bit, but tonight will be really getting my feet wet here, so I'm looking forward to it. And so you guys, if you haven't been to our Discord, you got to check out our Discord. Getting lots of free picks. Dan Kaiser in particular. Maybe we can ask him what his free pick count is. It's just been ridiculous. He gave out another two free winners yesterday. And so these are unique free plays that you can only get at our Discord, and he's been super cool and helping out with the show. Wow, Aaron is in Manila. Holy smokes. Wow. Must be early or late or something there. Early, I'm guessing. So yeah, we're going to be watching the Chargers and the Raiders tonight, and I'm just, for the first 20 or 30 minutes or so. And so here comes Dan Kaiser on Twitch here to see how many chips he has. So yeah, as you can see, Dan, one of your free picks goes against my bookie killer play tonight. I'm on the Heat. I think that they're going to bounce back after their loss in Denver. I think that they're a deep team. I think Devin Booker has been unbelievable. But beyond him, because DeAndre Ayton is still out, and so other players have stepped up, but I just think Miami's experience and depth will prove out to be the winner tonight for them. At least that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, so we're just testing out the show. We're getting going. I'm not affiliated with anybody. I used to be a handicapper. It feels like in another life. And then I did lots of other different things. And so I'm just, I still bet on sports. I'm still involved, or I still know lots of the different people that I knew from the past. And so that's what the Insiders Room is about. We're just trying to get as many guests on as we can and having fun. And yeah, tonight we're going to be doing live betting, and I'm really looking forward to that. As I say, I do have lots of different contacts in the industry. And so Aaron is saying here, Booker's been awesome. The Suns have been good early. It's true, man. They've been just better than expected. In fact, the last time that I was on with Kai's, I gave out the Suns as my free bookie killer play, and they won that game outright. I can't recall who that was against. But anyways, I think, yeah, Miami's going to bounce back tonight after that loss in Denver. That was a tough thing there. Miami had won like 3 in a row at home and then hit the road for that first one. And but Denver was desperate at that point after some really shoddy play. And also Miami they're in at the Lakers tomorrow night, and so I just don't think they're going to be in danger of losing 2 in a row here if they don't give everything they can tonight. They're like an 8.5 point underdog tomorrow night already. So yeah, we'll bring Dan in here shortly. We're going to fire up the live game wagering. So who do you like in this game tonight, Aaron? Wow. Guess he has to toss a coin on this one. Well, the Chargers have looked a lot better in their last 2 games. They destroyed Green Bay. The defense looks better, is really what is happening. But also Melvin Gordon, who missed the first few games because of the holdout, then looked kind of shaky because he wasn't in game shape. But now he's suddenly starting to hit his stride. And that's opened things up for Rivers, it would appear like. But I personally like Oakland in this spot. message Dan here and see when he's ready to rock and roll. Alright, Dan says 1 more minute. Sorry there. When you're the only guy having to monitor like 5 things at once, it's a little difficult sometimes. That tight end on Oakland has been great this year. Yeah, no, you're right, Aaron. That he's been fantastic, and also Josh Jacobs, the running back. Lose a hand. It's not too late. Funny thing about both these teams is that they want to possibly, or they're not possibly, Oakland is definitely going to Las Vegas, but of course the Chargers possibly going to London, and people in St. Louis are just banging their heads going, what are you guys thinking? Hey, oh. Alright, I think Mr. Dan Kaiser could be ready. Maybe not. Okay, let's bring him in. Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, not much. Getting ready for this big game here. Should be... I don't know what to think of it. What's your first thoughts about the game anyways?
The Raiders. Took the Raiders tonight. I'm just not impressed with the Chargers this year. I watched them play the Lions. I watched them play the Bears. You know, they got lucky in both games. I just think Gruden's got the Raiders playing really well. I think they're going to run the ball, pound the ball behind that huge offensive line. I think it's going to be kind of a low-scoring game, but just Raiders just basically controlling the ball on the ground. Jacobs is playing really, really well. I just haven't been impressed with the Chargers offense this year.
Right. So you guys, this is Dan Kaiser, and he's an exclusive covers expert. And he and I used to know each other a long time ago, and he's agreed to really help out with the show this year. And so Dan's been coming on a lot, and he's been giving out a bunch of free plays in our Discord. I don't know, have you been keeping track? It just seems like every single, and I'm not trying to, it does literally seem like every single one you've given out has been a winner. But I'm sure that's not the truth, but it does seem like that.
Except second half plays.
Okay, right, and those are difficult ones, but I think you've hit every other play, or pretty close, right?
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Thanks. 2-1 yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And 2-0 the day before that, when you gave picks. Yeah.
And I should have had the under on that Monday night game if it wasn't for that last fumble return.
Right.
Crap in the last minute, but yeah, it's been pretty good the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, that's good news. Yeah, again, you had a huge Saturday last Saturday. Why don't you tell everyone about that?
Yeah, good. Just last Saturday, just spent my time on college football. Went 7-0.
Amazing. So, just sort of looking at everybody here, and we're going to do a little bit of live wagering once this game gets underway here. But I'm going to do a quick review of what's going on. What's going on early here? Look at this. Louisiana Lafayette has a monster 14-0 lead already in the first quarter. That does not look good for Coastal Carolina bettors. So Philly and Montreal is still 1-0. So what else pops out at you here that you're looking at? I guess there's just not very many games on, other than the NBA hasn't even started yet. Of course, you gave out a free play on Phoenix, yeah, and I'm on Miami as my bookie killer play.
Yeah, I did notice that until after you pointed that out to me. I hadn't even looked at your plays, so I wasn't like trying to go against you.
No.
It's just like there weren't too many games tonight in the NBA, and I got 2 up at covers. I was just like, okay, what's left?
Yeah.
And, Phoenix has been playing well. They've beaten the Clippers. They've beaten Philadelphia. They lost to Utah by a point. They're playing well. As you said earlier, Ayton's not playing, but Oubre stepped up and played really well.
Yeah, Oubre, that is true. He's been playing great, but yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's still exactly true, but as of like 2 games ago, the last time I looked, I mean, the leading rebounder had been Rubio. It's been leading the team in rebounds. I mean, he's seemed to find second life out there in Phoenix. So, I don't know. And I just looked at the Heat. I mean, you got the 4th and 5th best. I think the 4th and 5th best defensive efficiency teams playing tonight. But the Heat on the road, they're only the 14th best, so their defense isn't as strong. It seems when they get away from Miami. And Phoenix has just seemed their home court seems they seem to get a really good crowd, a really live crowd that seems to help them. So,
right.
If you manage a team,
small line at home, or I can't remember. Yeah, they're small favorite at home, so I just took the home team in this one.
Yeah, I like the Raiders as well. So we're going on the same thing, but I think we're on opposite on the total. But we can monitor that. I'm trying to get this figured out to do the live wagering, and I have to find the live wagering option on the on here, and that's why I'm having a little bit of trouble finding the law.
It might not pop up until after the game starts.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be for all sports, and then you can also watch the game at the same time.
Okay. I don't know. I just know. Like at Pinnacle, it's like after the game starts is when it seems to pop up on the regular line feed thing. I've never looked at Jazz.
Yes. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out at the moment. But we'll do our best. And having Greg Rindosh, here he is.
But if
Nammy's go poop your pants, Big Mama. I left the toilet with big poop. Wow.
But it's like, Nick, if you click on, like, if you click on the hockey and the Jazz Sports, if you click on the hockey tab, it shows you live betting under that.
Sorry. Can you say that again?
It's like if you just go down to like sports that are on right now, like hockey, and click on the hockey tab, it gives you live betting.
Don't see it there. It's just not there. Hockey futures, NHL player props, NHL game props, team totals, third period, second period.
I got hockey, select all, and under select all it says NHL in game line.
At Jazz?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I gotta go. Maybe I'm in the wrong sort of section here or something.
Yeah, I see first period, second period. I see three-way line. Tomorrow's NHL, and like the very top thing selections NHL in game line.
Okay, let me see here. Namisa, I don't know what you're about there, buddy. Why? What you doing on, what do you want me to do here? This guy, I don't even know how to block him on YouTube. He's going crazy there. Okay, so you're saying that I need to log in first. So this is the thing that I come to, and it doesn't have, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I like, but I'm not logged into anything. I just like just went to the site.
No, I know. Okay, NHL in-game. It is in-game line. Okay, it is showing that. Okay, let me see. Okay, live Canadians. Okay, yeah. I do see it now. It is working. Yeah, once the games are going.
Right.
Okay. Perfect. We got that figured out. Namisa. How do I block Namisa? That's pretty crazy stuff you got going on there, buddy. Anyways, I'm not sure what that person's all about. It's just something you got to deal with. When you're doing this, I don't know what to say. If we had mods, you know what I mean? If the show got big enough, they would be booting that person out. Some kid going crazy there.
What was he on?
YouTube.
Uh,
All right, so Purpose is here. What's up? Ready for the game, Purpose? Put in your bet there, buddy. Chips. Oops. So yeah, we're going to do some live in-game wagering along with Greg Rindosh. Yeah. Namisa. Philadelphia 2-0. Temple in South Florida, eh? Looks like Temple just created a big fumble recovery there over USF.
so did you watch? Did you watch any of that college basketball?
Yeah, I did. I yesterday had a play on Notre Dame, and I had 10.5, and they lost by 11.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, weren't they only down like one at the half or something?
They were actually leading at half by 1. So that was frustrating, of course. So yeah, live in-game wagers. How do I block Namisa? There's got to be a way to control. So, a big weekend. You know, I haven't had a chance to really look at too much of either the college football or NFL card. I've just been a little busier than usual with real life things, and then also just the start of college basketball has, you know, slowed down that process of being able to look ahead normally. But have you, obviously, you've had a pretty close look at that?
Yeah. There's a few games I like. I've got 5 plays up at covers right now, and when you get got a couple thoughts when you get to our blowout picks for the weekend. But yeah, I mean, it's getting it's getting tight. The lines seem to be getting a little bit tighter. It's
Yeah.
it's getting down there. You get the big games now. I got Alabama, LSU,
I'm pumped
Minnesota.
for this game to get going here, and I'm pumped to get some live wagering action going on. I'm not going to go crazy or anything. In my younger days, when I didn't have a family, I used to wager more, a lot more than I will be tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's still going to be fun, and it'll still be something. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah, I haven't done. I don't know. Must be what? It's got to be 20 some years since I've actually done a lot of like in-game wagering, like a lot, like really heavy. It was back in the days of what WSEX. When that used to be a big thing there. But yeah, it'd be interesting to check it out. And
so a guy that's going to help us out, Greg Rindosh, he's going to come on shortly, either I think to YouTube here, and okay, sorry, I wanted to go back to purpose here. Chips, Chargers. I picked the Bucks to cover last night, and Giannis misses second free throw. Oh man, dude. So no, you just got to do chips to see how many chips you have first. Do that first purpose. Chips. Once you do that, you see how many chips you have. Then you do bet Chargers 100, like that. Namisa gave up and went away.
yeah, that missed free throw. I think that cost me twice. But yeah, because I had Milwaukee. I got a push. I think on Milwaukee, and I think I had the over.
Right.
So yeah, that was a bad miss for me also.
All right, so this game's going to get going here soon, and yeah, it'll probably just be me and Dan as long as we can go tonight, Dan.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll.
You got to take off at some point. I forgot about that.
Yeah, like right now.
Okay. All right.
So,
Okay. Well,
I'll be
see
back.
you.
I'll be back in like 15 minutes. I just got to run
Okay.
into town and pick
Okay.
up my son.
Okay, no
So-
problem. Of course.
It won't be long. It won't be
Okay.
long.
Great. No worries. Okay. So I'll see you in a bit. All right. So Dan did tell me about that he had to go pick up his son, but that it would be very quick. And so here we go. The game is underway officially. Oh, man. So, let me see. Holla for a dollar. Okay, I need to hold on. Greg, just one sec here. I'm gonna log into my account here.
Wi-Fi control now with totally next level TV, starting at $89 a month.
Here, I'm gonna write this down so I don't have to keep doing this every single time. So what's happening here on the first throw? It's a huge gainer.
The Hyundai Elantra, connected to you.
Hold on a sec here. I'm just trying to get my okay. So Greg, Kai's had to just quickly leave for a second, but he's coming back. And sorry, I'm just trying to write down my password here. He was just on, and actually he's going to join the show shortly, and we're going to try to go as long as we possibly can. William Burns, he bet 6,000 on the Chargers. Okay, got that, got it. And so William's over on Twitch, and Greg here is on. How can I make it so Danny can see my chat as well? Oh, look at this, a huge interception. Do you have a Twitch account, Greg? That process doesn't take too long, but you do have to sign up, and just takes a few minutes. But no, he could also put it on YouTube, I think, and watch you from there. And so we'll suggest that to him. Okay. So here we go, NFL live wagering. Nothing really at this moment. They don't have anything. Okay, so I've made a lot of live bidding. Josh Jacobs rushing yard props, but I have to see what the current number is. I'm not seeing anything at the moment from here. NFL live wagering. So you have a prop bet on Mike Williams over on his yards or longest reception over 21.5 yards. Okay. So what happened here? Huh. Oh. So yeah, got that pick, William.
Jamal family from Surrey has a question.
So I'm just
Is it easy to charge an EV at home? Charging at home?
still nothing, no lines here. Auto update. Okay, it'll just auto update for me. So you told me you like the under. Okay. So, Greg, should I be getting already live lines going on right now? Like, from the book that I'm using, this is what they have told me. This is, I would. College football live wagering. Let's look at that. NFL live wagering. NBA in-game lines. NHL in-game. So here's NBA in-game lines. So what's going on in the Celtics Hornets? What's going on in that? Okay, so Boston and Charlotte is going on. You can take Boston at minus 10.5 right now. And the over-under on that is 209.5. Huh. And it was opened at 2:15, and they have 31 points with 4 minutes to go, and so you can get it at 209. Yeah, 209. So Canadians plus 2.5, minus 120. And what's Montreal? Are they down? No, it's 2-1. Plus 2.5, minus 120. Chips, what do I do now? Chronic triggers, there he is. T-Jack is here. People are here. I'm trying to like do some live wagering. So hold on, you guys. I'm just gonna I gotta talk to Greg here. I also have a prop bet on Mike Williams. Okay. It's great to use live betting to hedge the sides you already like. So last night as an example, you could have live bet the under at like 215 for a half unit to increase your EV over time. Look at, there's an interception. And here it comes. Oakland. Wow. Yeah, no, I was liking what I was seeing there. Let's see what's going on here. The NFL has anything yet? They don't. Nothing. So college football live wagering. NBA in-game lines. NHL in-game. So let's go with that. Okay, you can get Temple. And what's going on in that Temple game? Bet Raiders 5,000. Chronic, it's good to see you. And T-Jack is here and on Twitch. So, Celtics Hornets. So a second ago you could have got the Canadiens at plus 2.5. We can't get that now. It's 2-1. But you can still get them at plus 1.5, minus 190 for the Flyers. Wow, the Penguins at plus 3.5.
Sorry for the confusion. Hands-on circuitry. While Zach suggests, wow, that is wordy. They encourage creativity through papercraft. Much better. When Kira gives Zach feedback, she doesn't want to sound harsh, which would make Zach.
What a cutback! This guy's the man.
Now Zach is inspired to combine them.
Oh, sorry about this. I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to do so many things at once here. Gonna have Dan back on in a little bit. Josh Jacobs, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, that was a crazy cutback there. Right up the middle. Oh, there's a penalty. Huh. Until they score, they're not going to put any, obviously, live lines on there for the NFL. But I did like some of that, what's the point total in that, yeah, look at, so you could have got under 209 in Boston, Charlotte, and it's 40 points now with 2 minutes left. So that would have been interesting. Yeah, 2 minutes, 40 points, and you could have still had, guess it just depends here, but so what's going on here? Okay, field goal. So yeah, I don't understand. They don't have lines in that. They do have it. So yeah, Chronic, if you want to get that that account with Jazz, you just have to follow the instructions in the Discord, as I've sort of was tagged you there a couple times. If you're still in the chat, Chris Elliott joined the chat. Maybe I'm not. Yeah. Well, we'll give that a break for a second. Huh. All right. So there we go. What, Greg, what odds are you seeing on, some books don't offer a lot of live because it is only worth it for books that take in a huge number of bets, no doubt, because they don't like the risk exposure changing. Live player props. Yeah, this, I guess the live wagering is pretty limited, but they do have a few lines here. And so they have the over-under here at 46.5 now. What do you use FanDuel and DraftKings? Okay, you're on the East Coast. So, what is the over-under line that you're currently seeing? Right. Okay. Well, and you can still get the Raiders at a pick minus 140. Huh. So what are you doing? What are you doing, Greg? Nothing on that total? You thought it was going to be 50. So yeah, Dan Kaiser should be back soon, and he's going to come on, and we're going to place some wagers here. I locked in at half unit at 49.5, but I still bet under 50 if there happens to be a touchdown in this quarter, next quarter. You're surprised that Dan knew that did Dan predict last time that UVA was going to beat Syracuse? I can't remember. I'm trying to do so many different things at once. Look at that. Another pick. Oh, flag. What is happening here?
Get total Wi-Fi control now with totally next level TV, starting at $89 a month.
The Jamal family from Surrey has a question about electric vehicles. Is it easy to charge an EV at home? Charging at home is a
Touchdown Raiders. That's what it's saying on Sportsline. that's what they're saying here. It was the penalty against the charges. Wow. So now, let's take a look at the total. What's going on in the total now? Cool. So there it is, 52 and a half now. 52 and a half, is that what you're seeing, Greg? I have 52 and a half here I could take. All right, so let's take under 52 and a half here. Yeah, no, I'm a notorious underbetter for sure. Absolutely, I am as well. At least when you start the game, you're winning. When the game starts, at least you're winning then at that moment. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna... All right. Got that. There you go, 52 and a half now I have on this under. Wow, so this Oakland defense is stepping up. Oh, I think Dan is back. I think Dan. Oh no, it's... Yeah, so that was a favorable line there that we were comparing. Oh, look at Rivers' knees too. Oh, that was a total knee shot. Perfectly legal knee shot. So yeah, we just made a live wager there on the under 52 and a half, minus 110. And we reckon that's a favorable line that I got. Yeah, no, I thought that was Dan, but it's not Dan. Not quite yet. But speak of the devil, I think that is him now. Oh no. Keep getting fooled. They Oakland's defense has been definitely a lot better than anyone expected, I would say, at this point. Wonder what Dan has to say. I think, yeah, he's on the Raiders, and I think he had the under. Oh, did you, Chronic? Okay, great. Did you sign up? Okay, and you signed up through that link and everything? That's sweet, man. So they should just be getting back to you tomorrow then, and or anytime. And if they haven't by tomorrow morning, voice crack there, I will contact them and get it figured out for you, no problem. So that's great. Nice work. Yeah, that was, look at this. Now, Rivers is scared to throw it here too deep or do anything without throwing an interception. Oh, oh, he's getting smashed again, left and right. His knees are wobbling. That's great, though, that you did that, Chronic. I'm glad you did that, man. That's good news. Placing another live wager on Josh Jacobs, player prop, over 78 yards. You see, I'm not getting the player, or maybe I could get player props. I just gotta move to that. Yeah, look at that. I had 52.5, right? And now it's at 51. Yeah, under 52.5, so it was minus 115. And I didn't move on it quick enough because it was at minus 110. And then in the process of doing it, the line moved on me. Right. So Greg is saying that he live bets unders for a living. Yeah, no, I can really see the appeal to doing live betting while watching the game and trying to, yeah, get those better lines. Like, yeah, as I say, that's already had moved down 2 whole points, and can't believe that's a prop. Jacob's definitely getting 78 yards, 78 plus yards, Chronic Triggers is saying. So Chronic Triggers is in Twitch, and he just won the October Twitch contest by totally, I think, basically getting every single one right. Maybe at the start he started slow and then came on big. But anyways, he took advantage of that, and he signed up, and if Jazz hasn't taken care of him by tomorrow, or by tonight, then they will by tomorrow. If no one scores. Okay, so Greg is saying, here's where it gets interesting. If no one scores this whole next quarter, the line will go down to like 41. Then you can bet the over for a half unit, right? And try to middle it. And full on glory. Yeah, I can see the appeal for sure. It's a lot of fun already. Right. keep that clock going. So yeah, you guys should definitely be checking out our Discord if you haven't been doing that. Oh. So yeah, we're doing some live wagering here. And it's pretty sweet. So I think what this book is doing, and what I have heard, is that lots of people are just waiting. They know which team they want to bet before the game starts, and before placing their wager, they just wait till the game starts and live bet it and get a better price or a better line. And so that's why they're delaying having that up, so they can't do that, it would seem. Possibly. That's a theory that's just coming into my brain. Chronic triggers, it's all based on the game situation. Like, for instance, the yards was over 83 when Oakland had the ball in the first quarter, but then when LA had the ball, it went down to 78. So then he jumped on that. These holding calls will help the under. The rest are on our side. If you bet NBA, what you just explained is the best way and the only way to bet the NBA. Right. Is just to wait the first 2 or 3 minutes and then make your bet. Right. Look at this. Jeez, now they're kicking it. What are we looking at now? Huh. I think it's off the board or something, or maybe I'm not logged in anymore. Yeah, doing some live wagering during American Thanksgiving, during all those games, all day long. That'll be great fun and easy to do and fun. Eating turkey, live wagering. Where's Dan? So it's at 48.5. And you get, in the first half, you can still get the first half lines too, 24.5. Oh, looks like Mr. Kaiser is back. in the house. Let's get him on the phone here. I need him to help me carry the show. The energy, the man, the guy.
All right.
Hey,
Other
Hey.
things.
how's it going?
We got any live bets? We got any live bets going?
Yeah, got it figured out.
No.
And I got in when it was 10-0, and it still is 10-0, but a little while ago, and I took the under 52.5.
Okay.
And I got under 50, and now it's at 48.5 if you want to live bet it. So I got it at 52.5 minus 115. It's under 48.5 minus 120 now. I would bet under 24.5 under for sure. Bet full game is better. 124.5. Yeah, look at, they're not getting 17 points. Are they in the second half? Rivers looks shaky.
Well, yeah.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, obviously I haven't been a receiver, but I was listening to it. It just sounds like when he does get time to throw it, he's overthrowing it.
All right, so let's look at pro basketball. NBA in-game lines. So Celtics and Thunder, or Celtics and Hornets. 206.5. Tell Dan, nice call with his college basketball picks. Michigan State should get better as the year goes on. And he feels like Kansas was better than Duke and should win their conference. Great call on UVA is what he said. He thought he was astonished because he called that over laying a smackdown on Syracuse. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this part to be all right by the end of the year. But I mean, they said, let's see, they played Kentucky first game. They play number 12 Seton Hall next week. The ACC Big Ten Challenge, they play Duke.
Mm-hmm.
And if everything goes right out in Maui, they'll play Kansas. So within like the first month of the season, they'll would have played at the time when the rankings came out 2, 3, 4, and 12. So it's what Izzo always does. He always schedules tough early, and usually pays off at the end. So they got a good team. I wish Langford would be back. I mean, he adds a lot, but I guess his foot's not healing like they expect, and he won't be back till January.
Right.
And at Kansas Duke game, I don't know what Kansas was doing in that game. They should have won that one easily, but they had like almost 30 turnovers in that game, and still only lost by 3.
So I'm gonna go over to Twitch here, and no one's saying anything here, but it seems like the book I'm using, it doesn't have like player props and stuff, and so it's kind of like perhaps only really the bigger books where they have a lot of action are doing like complete player props and utilizing every aspect of the live betting portion, etc. Although I did get that favorable line, and I'm pretty happy with that at this moment, of course. Wow, that looks like he got it. But maybe not. Depends on the spot. Tillman and those guys need to step up more. Winston is good, but I feel like he's slightly overrated. That kid Maxey gonna be a stud. Yeah, here goes the clock.
Yep, short.
Huh.
Ah, gonna go for it here, aren't they?
Well, the live betting has been sweet, and that was really cool. And as Greg said, we could start going the other way in the second half and trying to middle it because
Yeah.
it'll come down and you try to go over 41, you know,
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Oh, look at that extra effort. Got it.
Yeah, but I remember back this way back in there. Like I said, when WSEX used to have it, and I remember just throwing. It'd be like almost inconceivable that a team could. They'd have to go like 98 yards in 30 seconds to cover or something, and you could put $1 to, or like $10 to win 500 or something.
Right.
So it's just throw like $5 or $10 down just as like in case you have that miracle cover, miracle comeback.
Wow. Coastal Carolina is getting a beat down there by Louisiana Lafayette. So, what about tomorrow? Have you looked at anything for tomorrow? Friday?
Yes, not really.
Yeah, I haven't had time either.
Yeah, no, I don't know, I just try to concentrate on today. I got the Capitals going right now. They're 4-4 with the Panthers.
Wow.
I got which isn't looking good. I got the over in the Buffs in the Celtics game going right now. Well, let me look real quick at tomorrow. No, I spent most of my days just looking at Saturday's college football.
Um, yeah, as I was saying, doing a
Right.
Nami saws back. Um, what was I gonna say here? Oh yeah, doing American Thanksgiving. Where would we be in this world without you, Namisa? That's some pretty funny stuff. But yeah, doing some live betting stuff during American Thanksgiving would be sweet.
Yeah, that'd be good. They're real good. So do you have people lined up for that yet, or?
You would think that more people would like to do this kind of stuff, but we're having slowly growing little bits. But no, mainly you and me are the driving force of this show in the early going. right, here we go.
Third down. Nope.
Anyways, I say we go to the end of the first half, Dan.
Okay.
And until I can get some more people on, and but just the whole live betting thing went well, and I understand it more now and all the ins and outs, definitely.
Cool. All right.
And so I'm sort of Kaiser. I will be a guest for sure. Me and Namisa will host with you. Yeah, no, Greg Rendosh has opened my eyes to the possibilities. And Namisa too, to the real possibilities of different things.
All right. So what are your big blowouts for Saturday, and Sunday?
Put me on the spot here.
Yeah. Well, we talked about it Monday. I thought you'd at least have something.
Well, why don't we start with yours, and that'll give me a second to look.
All right. I think
You like NC State getting 33 points?
my big
No?
blowout Saturday. I'm gonna take Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma over Iowa State.
All right. Well, what about in the NFL?
NFL.
The Browns? Is Kareem Hunt coming back for that game?
He's supposed to. I'm going to take.
Wow.
NFL. I'm gonna take the Ravens. Ravens over Cincinnati.
Uh-huh. Okay. I guess I like the Rams against the Steelers.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your college play?
Yeah, that one I haven't had a good enough chance to really look at.
All right. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you some time. Oh, Miami's got the early 9-4 lead over Phoenix.
Oh, there it is. Touchdown.
Oh, let us let him go. Not good.
Well, let's see what the total. So it's 48.5. Raiders minus 4.5. Hmm. Back up to 48.5. Yeah. I'm not sure how to get rid of Namisa.
Was it? Is he still posting stuff?
Yeah.
Uh,
So if we had a mod, if we get him kicked out of here. So yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm not feeling like going the whole game. I don't think
Okay.
that there's any need to, but just the consistency of at least putting something out, you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
would,
yeah.
if I could have more people on and there could be some more energy and more like I like interacting with Chad and you, and as you said, if we could like do a three-way thing, but I haven't had time yet to figure that part out. That'll be next,
Yeah.
I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if I could have started, if I could have started on the bubbly a little bit earlier, it
Oh
would have
yeah.
helped.
Okay.
Well, I just, I just don't drink and drive, so I just couldn't have anything to drink before I went and got my son. So
You can like click beside Namisa's name and block him, report him for one. Why would you do that? Why would you? Namisa is the spice of this chat right now. True enough. All right, Namisa. So, what do you think of Namisa of the game?
I think Nami-san started a little bit early.
Yeah. So Thursday night, Twitch is on, or the NFL is on Twitch on Thursday nights. And that's how I got a copyright strike. I once rebroadcast the NFL game. And anyways, I thought if it was on Twitch that would be okay, but nope. They must, just on that Thursday night game, they did it a long time ago apparently, and then they got rid of it, and then they brought it back this year.
But yeah, you would just you would think they'd want as
Yeah,
many
Twitch
people.
has a
to
deal
watch
with Fox, I guess.
you'd think they'd have a way to figure out who's watching it, like on Twitch or on whatever.
Uh-huh.
So you'd think they'd want, that you'd want as many people to get to see it as possible, and you should be able to find. They should have a way to track that because obviously, if you look at the numbers with all the cord cutting going on, I mean, viewership's technically it's down.
Yeah, the Josh Jacobs runs are just he's making something out of nothing. Anyways, I would like to switch it up, Dan, and do like a daytime thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So,
Well,
Namisa,
like a Saturday or
we're gonna be
Sunday,
expecting you back here, buddy. Yeah, like a Saturday or Sunday, would be good.
Okay.
Like during the day, for sure.
Right.
Uh-huh. Here, let's get the updated lines here. So you can still get 48.5.
Miami off to an early 17-6 lead.
Wow.
Like Sunday's great for me. Saturday, if you just let me know, like on Thursday
Sunday's good for you, eh?
or Saturday. Saturday's great, but like if it's gonna be Saturday, just as long as I know by like Thursday.
Yeah, maybe
I
we
have
could try doing it a few like mornings, even try morning streams, or what do you think? Afternoon streams? I don't know, really. I guess, like when I look at YouTube, I don't know if you look at other YouTube shows, but I've seen this many flags at this year's primetime NFL games. I've seen a lot of flags at a lot of primetime NFL games this year, though.
We talk like morning show like before the games start.
Uh, yeah, anyways, back to the earlier times, trying that out.
Okay. Like you want to do like a pregame show or?
That might, the live in betting works good for streaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So.
So I would like to do that. I think that's kind of a unique thing, and it's like the best way to. How else are you gonna do live betting unless it's like during a stream? You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't like do it off a website and stuff. You know what I mean? Like off a chat forum or even tweeting and stuff. It doesn't really work.
Yeah, we can talk about it later, but like maybe if you want to do like start off with the noon games on Saturday for college football, maybe start at like 11:30, a half hour build up, talk about a few games going on that day,
Uh-huh.
like a little pregame show, and then start off at the noon games, or if you want to start at what is it, 3:30 games and start a little bit, at 2:30, yeah, or 3 o'clock and do a pregame and then go into those games. Yeah, whatever. Just let me know whenever.
Mm-hmm. All right, as the minutes tick by. Yeah, maybe this Sunday, Dan. Why don't we try it out? Instead of doing a Monday night game, we do Sunday morning stream. We bag the Monday night game. Or Sunday afternoon or something.
Yeah, sure. You just tell me what time you want to start.
Okay.
I'll be ready.
All right. Yeah, try morning stream. I think that would work well. Look at this. Soon it's going to be 24. So you could have got 24 and a half. Now, what's going on? 48 and a half and 24 and a half still.
Picked off. Picked off.
Oh my.
All
Holy.
black. Fuck.
Jeez. Under like thunder. Touchdown instead. Man.
That sucks.
Well, there you go. Dan is not liking that. That series of events at all. Okay, so I did do a live in-game wager on the under 52 and a half. But there's still lots of time here in this second quarter. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the live in-game wagering's a lot of fun. And until we get more guests, there's no reason staying on for the whole game as we continue to test and do different things on the show. But yeah, getting a three-way thing going on, that'd be pretty sweet. I see other shows doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, it can't be that difficult.
What a call. Jeez. Huh. So 48.5 and 24.5. That can't be right anymore.
No, that can't be right.
No, it's 52.5 now. So that's what I have. Yeah, 52.5 minus 115. So that's what it is again right now. And 27.5 in the first half. Yeah, under 52.5 right now.
So when you say Sunday, a morning stream Sunday, what time are you looking to start? Because your morning and my morning are different.
So you're on the East Coast?
Yeah.
So it's your afternoon then. 1 o'clock-ish, you know?
Okay. All right. That's okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work for me. That'd be
Okay.
good.
Yeah, why don't we try it instead of doing the Monday night? Or in addition to Monday night, just seeing how we're feeling. But I'm just, feeling like maybe let's try that. Like, what can it hurt to do something different? You know what I mean? You can still set a line on a game and do the contest.
Okay.
Chronic Triggers took advantage of that one. Of the October Twitch contest and won that contest.
Well, there's definitely more offense in the second quarter.
Basically, rolling the dice is if it's a new game at this point. If you're doing live betting, is what Greg is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see the penalty. 52.5 again with the current score. Yeah. No, I know. Because if they get another score here.
Ah.
Under live in South Florida. Temple definitely going to win this. So yeah, what's going on in the rest of the betting world here before we leave?
Looks like I might be heading for another shootout loss in the NHL.
Yeah, those happen all the time.
Like, yeah, the Capitals are 4-4 going into overtime. I think I've had 4 games this season go into shootouts, and I've lost every one. Miami maintaining a 7-point lead over Phoenix in the NBA. San Antonio and OKC are tied at 50. Late second quarter. Wow, Pittsburgh scored 3 in the third period and won it in overtime, 4-3 over the Islanders.
Mm-hmm. And look at that, Montreal and Philly. So that's the end of Montreal Philly, 3-2 in OT. Yeah, I had the under 6.5 in that one.
Yep. All right.
And Chicago. The Blackhawks versus the Canucks. And now Phoenix is almost back, even with Miami. Coastal Carolina has just been getting crushed. So we're at the 2-minute warning, and we're coming down the home stretch.
Finally, Capitals 5-4 final. Finally win one late, or the shootout, it looks like. It says they got an overtime. So.
Oh man, did you ever scare me, dude?
I'm sorry.
You've been doing some big. sneezing and swearing and... So, anybody who's watching, we did some live wagering. I did a live wager on the under 52.5 when it was 10-0 in the first quarter. And we're just going to do the first half tonight, me and Kais, just because there's no point in really doing too much more until we get more people and we figure out a few more technical things. Each time we're doing a little bit more. We did the live betting. It worked great. I've never really done that before, and I wanted to make sure I could do that live and then people could see me placing the wager. And all of that worked great. Oh man, see, they're gonna get points here. So there you go.
Yeah, and you were saying when I first came in and sat down, you're talking about how it would go under 24.5. It's good thing we didn't take that one.
Yeah, on the I didn't take that first half under 24.5.
Yeah.
But I have the 52.5 and no dice on that one. Okay, this is an exciting way to go out. We're gonna go out at the half. Whatever happens here. All right, and we'll see if the Sunday stream works better. Greg, I want to thank Greg Rindosh on YouTube and also Namisa for his incredible contribution tonight. It was just unbelievable. Groundbreaking stuff. But no, Greg, thanks, man. Got a handle on that. And, nice chilling as always. Best of luck with the under. Thanks, man. We'll see what happens here. Looks like we got to kick it. What a crazy first half, though. I think that's a good stream, though. I got a report from Restream.io, the company that I use to broadcast all of the different things, and it says that I'm streaming more than 65% of all the other clients that use their service. So we're putting in hours. We've done some really long streams. We like field goals for unders. Yeah, field goals all day long, of course, yeah. No, definitely. No, I wanted to take a few unders. All right, so you guys, thanks for rocking with us. We'll see. I'll have to grade the bet tomorrow on Twitch. A few people got their bets in, and I've been keeping track. Chronic Triggers comes in with the Raiders at 5,000 for his first bet of the month. Later, Greg Rindosh. And the people that were on Facebook, sweet. I don't think anybody was watching on Twitter or Mixer, really. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's kind of touchdown flag. Oh, no. Oh, it's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
There you go, Dan. Your under's not looking great, but well, we're gonna leave it at that. I don't think there's anything else that's gonna happen at this point, and I think that that's a perfect way to end it.
Okay, sounds
And
good.
we're gonna,
And,
and I'll talk to you soon, and we'll do
all right,
Sunday,
yep.
and we're gonna switch it up, and we're gonna try something different. Do it on Sunday morning, afternoon.
Okay,
Later,
sounds
dude.
good.
Okay.
All right, later.
All right.
Thanks.